50% off already low prices.
It's sun's out, guns out with Wolf River Electric solar panels. Thanks to Wolf River Electric, Sonny here can finally get all of his energy out. And when the sun's out, Sonny has way more energy than we know what to do with. So we sell that energy back to the electric company. Sun's out, money's in. Switch to Wolf River Electric and make every day, rain or shine, a sun's out, guns out day.
AC tune-up from my friends at Aquarius Home Services. That's right, get ahead of it. Save 50% on an AC tune-up from Aquarius. I mean, this is perfect. Your system gets a full checkup, and the Aquarius pros take the time to explain everything to you clearly, which I definitely need. Visit AquariusHomeservices.com to book your tune-up right now. Aquarius Home Services, earning the right to be recommended.
There's no better summertime jam than the sound of you drinking a Big Gulp. So stop at Speedway and a large Big Gulp for just 89 cents with Speedy Rewards. It's a summer hit. Valid through 6/24/25. See app for full terms.
If you have a sagging or sunken driveway, Level can lift it back into shape with foam with no tear out and no delay. And it can save you 60 to 80% over concrete replacement. Go to levelmn.com. That's levelmn.com. Drill it, fill it, Level.
This report is sponsored by Rainbow Pest Experts.
Fan forecast.
High in the 80s today. Got some showers tonight.
Your yard, your home, your world. Your property is a unique ecosystem that you and your family call home. Trust the experts at Rainbow to keep your world healthy, beautiful, and thriving. Learn more about how Rainbow is caring for your world. Visit rainbowtreelawnpest.com today.
Fine jewelry backed by the ultimate free lifetime warranty. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
I'm Paul Allen, and this is the Sports Leader, FM 100.3 KFAN, available everywhere you want to listen to on our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
The Power Hour is live. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch. Enjoy. You can see Muss. He's waving at you. No, he's not.
Oh.
Somebody.
Why are you touching Zacchaeus?
Call the.
Pat.
Are you calling the fuzz?
I got shunned.
By who? Zacchaeus?
Yeah, he just gave me the Heisman right there.
I got nervous.
I was making a move in.
Yeah, well, apparently,
thanks a lot.
apparently you're not attractive.
I guess not.
Sorry.
Nah, you're all right.
Oh, wow. High
Plus,
praise.
1 to 10, what do you see yourself as? Then I have a
I'm
follow.
going to say that I almost have to have a couple of cocktails just to be able to, by myself.
That is wrong. Yeah, you need a little self-confidence.
Right. No, I feel like I'm a solid 7.
You're a solid 7.
Yeah.
Quick follow-up question. Are you low maintenance?
I am pretty low maintenance.
Okay, then that makes you an 8 or a 9.
Oh, look at that.
Your
That's how it
attitude
works.
makes you a 10.
Moving up.
Your attitude makes you a 10.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. I've never had a bad time with you.
Zach Muss says he's a solid 7 and he's a low-maintenance guy, so an 8 or a 9 possibly. Your thoughts?
He's too
Why
close
can't you
to
even
judge.
look at me?
He's too close to
can't
judge.
even look at me.
Yeah, he's.
You got me at a 5.
He's in the friend zone. I can't.
Well, that hasn't stopped you.
Wow.
For there's exceptions to the rule, but
So just your hot friends, not your Muss friends.
I mean they got to be
Hotter than Muss.
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
Son
You're
of a-
sitting right next to him.
Yeah, I mean
Guy's got a tan,
Look at
nice
me.
attitude,
Yeah.
again.
I'm delightful, damn
a
it.
well-trimmed beard.
You're a catch.
Oh, gee.
Wow.
Good sell.
Well, listen,
You're a cat.
I understand Muss's disappointment. I'm never going to go that way. I don't think it's not in me, But I still want to be attractive to men.
You
yeah.
are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
exactly.
can't be disgusting to both sexes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I want somebody to want me out there. I'm like Cheap Trick in this joint. I want you to want me.
I want you.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, you done me?
Yeah, you.
Aw.
Yeah, you, Beetlejuice.
Me?
Who, me?
Well, it's like this. Do you want to see Happy Gilmore too?
Gonna have to. Have to.
Yeah.
I don't know if want is the word,
We
but
have to.
I'll
We have
watch
to.
it though.
Muss is right. We have to.
Julie Bowen's in it. I'll watch it. I don't care.
I decided to give golf a try. But even when you're at the top of your game, you can always shank one.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy he just met.
Happy Gilmore didn't have things flowing on the first hole.
Oh, shut up!
It's magic! What do you think, Cor?
I love Adam Sandler.
Yep.
Seems like one of the most likable guys on the planet. I watched him on with John Mulaney a week or 2 or 3 ago, and he was fantastic. He's a likable dude.
There's a butt coming, isn't there?
Let's check Twitter, see what's going on in the world.
Interesting.
It does feel like this is just one of those, okay, he signed a deal with Netflix for how many movies that he has to create.
Oh, there's no doubt. That is
for sure. Definitely. This is like, okay, let's do this one again.
I don't think...
Maybe The Wedding Singer after that.
If that deal did not exist, this movie would not exist. Would you guys agree with me 100%? I think that's the truth, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably
Yeah.
not. But they're making Freaking Friday, too.
Yeah, don't rip that hawk. Can't wait for that.
Well, the first one made me cry.
Yeah.
The second one made me erroneous. Is that the right word?
Yeah, you made a lot of mistakes.
I've made a few.
Erectionist? Is that what you said?
Brilliant.
What's the word? Starts with an E and it's about being horny.
Were you trying to say erogenous?
Thank you.
Erotic?
Yes. It
what
made
else
me
could
all
it
of those,
be?
Corey. You're right. Made my eyes puffy.
Ecstatic.
Erroneous.
My eyeballs.
Which I believe was what the word that Vince Vaughn yells out during Wedding Crashers. Doesn't he say erroneous?
Erroneous, yes.
I believe it's a bad guy.
God, great film.
Has to fight all the time with Bullet Man or whatever his name is over there. What's your name?
You mean the deserter?
That's right, the deserter.
Bullet Man.
Same thing.
From Mega Man?
Was he a Mega Man character?
Yeah, wasn't Bullet Man?
I don't know. He wasn't in the first couple.
Woodman, Windman.
Those are the earlier ones, though.
Did you say Woodman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Woodman.
Being so
They got
erroneous.
lazy.
There is kind of a Bullet Man.
See? Way to go.
Yeah, I don't...
It's probably like Mega Man
I mean,
6.
I'll watch this movie because Happy Gilmore is so good. But
I'd like to think the people involved wouldn't do it unless it was...
That's not
and
true.
everybody's involved.
Zach, you ignorant
I'd like
slut.
to think the difference between I'd like to think.
Well, I'd like to buy the world a Coke, but you don't get to, Zachary.
There have been good sequels.
What was the
after
last
many
movie you
years,
saw
right?
Shooter in? Right? Modern Family's over.
I think he's in a few episodes of FBI that Hawk loves.
Man, that's a show.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now. That's a show.
It is.
He loves it.
That's a show.
Yeah. How great is 911 Nashville going to be?
It looks really good, but I'm holding out hope. You know, I've been disappointed a couple of times by this particular director,
Yeah.
Marquis de Sade.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Happy birthday. I love that bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to throw some props to Marnie Galarnar. According to this news site, the currently undefeated Minnesota Lynx are partnering with Care 11 and FanDuel Sports Network to simulcast 4 upcoming games on the local NBC affiliate, making them free to watch for you.
Oh, sweet.
Starting with this Sunday's matchup against the Golden State Valkyries, which was, last night?
Yesterday, yep.
Yeah, right. 4 Sunday games will be broadcast over the air. And that means Marnie Galarnar will be on your TV.
She's so good at that. Man.
Next week
There's
versus...
nothing that she's not good at.
She's
good at program password.
Right?
She really is.
She's bad at being a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
She's
Mike.
bad at following through on
Just kidding.
plans.
Just kidding.
She's bad at being a friend.
She pees outdoors. That's weird, but whatever.
Yeah. Well,
So far,
you
it's
got to have
just
good aim to
peeing.
do that, though.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
Major BO, too.
So,
Yeah, she does,
boy, that's
yeah.
the truth.
Yeah.
So on June 8th,
Someone had to
Dallas
say it.
Wings, June 29th, Connecticut Sun, July 6th, Chicago Sky, all those on the TV locally on Care 11. So well done. Thank you. I can't wait to see Marnsey on the TV.
I think one of her Wolves games was also on Care 11
Is that right?
this year, too. So
Sweet.
she's great.
Who'd they play, Hawk?
Who?
The Lynx.
When?
The game that Zach's talking about.
He was talking about the Wolves.
He said the Wolves. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. My
Yeah.
fault.
We could tell.
Yeah, they played the Junipers.
Happy birthday.
I don't know how that's in the prep, but
Is that a
sure.
Florida city?
Yeah.
Close.
Well, it is the month of June.
Oh.
It's named after the juniper flower.
Oh.
Did you
That's
know that?
nice.
It's not true. So good for you, Mars. Can't wait to see you on the TV. A semi driver was injured when he crashed into 10 cows in Fillmore County the other night. According to the Minnesota State Patrol, semi was traveling west on Highway 16 when it collided with cows at 4:30 a.m.
Sauce, remember that bit we used to do where you guys would write jokes every week?
Yeah.
Could you read that headline again, just the first part of that?
Sure.
Go ahead. And then, Sauce, you're going to do a joke, okay? I'll give you a 7.4-second drum roll to think about it after Chris does this first line. Go ahead, Chris.
A semi-driver was injured when he crashed into a group of cows on the road in Fillmore County Saturday, killing 10 cows.
Saturdays with Sauce was broadcasting in Fillmore County. Cows. I mean, what else do you want from me? It's not that bad. It's pretty good for a 7.5 second. I mean, what do you want? Comedy?
Yes.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
But the driver tried to tell him to move.
See, now that's a joke.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'd said that, you would have gone, that's stupid.
But at least we'd have given you a prop.
Yep.
A prop? What kind? Like one of Carrot Top's?
That's right. Isaac Newton found himself in some unexpected free time in 1666, Corey. You remember Sir Isaac Newton?
Sure, he's the guy that did the figs.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
was that? Well, if Zach had said it,
you would have laughed.
You would have laughed.
If Marty had said it, you would have needed a cigarette.
Cambridge University, where Isaac Newton was going to school, was closed down because of the bubonic plague, which is a problem, you know?
Yeah.
It was rigged anyway.
But he's
The whole
like,
thing
you know
was
what?
a scam.
Looks like I'm having some time
What
off here.
was? The plague?
Yeah, the plague.
It was fake?
Yeah, the government set it up.
So Isaac Newton, in the time he was off from Cambridge, invented calculus. Then he discovered that gravity controls the moon's orbit. And then he went back to school. He was only 23.
Jeez.
Wow. He invented calculus.
Invented it?
Yeah.
You take that, Corliss?
Yep.
Impossible.
In high school, and then I hated it.
Oh, math.
From Schoolhouse Rock, I just remembered that an apple fell on his head.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that the
Sure.
little bit?
I think that's right. I don't know if that really happened, but I think that's him, yeah.
Can I ask you an honest question, Corliss?
Go on.
And I know I think we've had this conversation
You're already
before.
disappointed he haven't asked you yet.
No, but it's about
There was
calculus.
disappointment in his voice.
He's always disappointed
But I
in me.
know, but that was such disappointment.
He hopes one day I don't show up. He'd be very happy. Where in a real life situation would you use calculus?
That's why I struggled with it.
Yeah.
I would get the right answer, but not have any concept of what it meant. They'd be like, you need to solve the derivative. And I'd be like, I don't understand what a derivative is. I don't get it. So I could do it. I could get the process. I could get the number. And then if somebody said, I'll give you $1 billion to explain what you just did, I'd go, I have no idea what I'm doing. So it never sunk in for me. So dropped the class and moved on.
Structural, civil, electrical, mechanical, chemical, and biomedical engineers use calculus every day.
Yep.
So you're old man.
Oh, I'm sure my dad. Oh, my dad definitely took it. My guess is he understood it completely.
Man.
I never got it.
Do you know how impossible looking at that? Even there's no chance I could ever do that.
Maxo, did you take it?
No, I didn't take calculus. I was good at math, but I just didn't like applying it. You know, like it's like Cora said, I could get the right answer and understand it, I guess, but I was just like, this sucks.
Not me.
I didn't take school very seriously.
My brain don't work that way.
Yeah.
Google, if you Google calculus, like I give you a practice problem, and it's like reading a different language.
Right.
The degree and order of the differential equation y equals px plus 3.
Yeah.
How do you spell that last part?
I took college calc in high school, and I don't know why.
You're so smart.
I have no idea why I did, and same with you, Corey. I have no idea. If I look at it now, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that was the class I was in. It was one of those like high school classes where you could get college credit if you took it.
You had no idea.
And there wasn't even like a hot chick in the class. That would make sense to me as I look back at it. I'm like, oh, I was just chasing after that. But no, not at all. So much.
Trying to solve that derivative.
I could get a C+ at max in that class, and then I would have to take Phi Ed classes like Gym 2 and Gym 3, just so that way I can keep my GPA up.
This is my brother Gym 2. This is my brother Gym 3.
I couldn't get past Gym 1.
Like there's a calculus problem right here on Google, and it gives you like 4 answers. Do you think you could figure it out?
Absolutely not.
No.
When I was 18, I would have had a chance if it was a basic one.
I think it is a basic one.
No chance now.
F
almost 30 years ago, sure.
X equals sin 2x.
Yeah, I don't know what that means anymore. No idea.
That's weird. Well, here.
It's
I got the
time
first
for
sports
Van
story for
5
you.
on the Power Trip,
Thank you.
presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers. 6 football games for Golden Gopher football this coming season are getting their kickoff times announced. Season openers on August 28th against Buffalo. That'll be at 7 p.m. game.
Win.
Gophers face Northwestern State at home on September 6th. That's 11 a.m. game.
Mm-hmm. Win.
He just said.
Then they hit the road for a 9:30 kickoff against California.
That'll be a W.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait. In California?
Yeah.
That's a loss.
Oh, okay.
It's a 9:30 kickoff time, too. Homecoming will
Too
take
late.
place on October 11th against Purdue. That's 6:30 p.m.
That'll probably be the day that I go to Manning's with Tommy Olsen and his
Aw.
family.
And go to the game?
No.
Archie's?
No.
Or Peyton's?
Just to get popcorn.
The Gophers battle Nebraska on October 17th. That'll be a 7 o'clock start.
It's probably a loss.
And the November 14th road matchup against Oregon, starts at 8 p.m.
Yeah. Let's hope they don't have a loaded team, but they probably do. It's Oregon.
Yeah, they do. I
They're
mean,
one of the best coaches in football.
I believe they spent more than any other team in college football.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Speaking of college football, Hogs, did
Yes,
you order the new game?
I did. Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't
did
care.
they announce it?
Yeah.
I didn't
Pre-order.
see that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, high school mode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I never stopped playing the last one.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I did.
It is good, but it got real repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after my 7th national championship,
Yeah.
it was. I could have made it harder, but
Yeah. No, I'm
once
with
you
you.
once you did, it was like impossible.
I got to the point where I'm like, I've been at Iowa State for 8 years now. I can't leave here. My family likes it here.
Yeah.
And so I just quit.
Yeah.
You walked away from your family.
I took a Parker Fox here.
Yeah, brilliant.
So now
Hawk
you
made some decisions during story mode.
Oh,
Yeah, yes, he did.
Yeah.
You know,
Put that
on
phone away.
I love the Bruce
Instagram,
Springsteen song in that game.
you'll post like you did this morning, 14 weeks to Vikings games or whatever, and then you do the thumbs up or whatever.
Yeah.
Why did he have to sound like
Can
that?
you? That's just
exactly how it
that's how
sounds.
in my head. That's how it like. Yay! It's a Hall of Fame game.
Can't wait, right, Hogs?
Can you start doing that? Even if it's going to be a moving target, could you start doing that for the GTA 6 release and be like 357
Oh, sure.
days until GTA 6? Because that's right now the only thing I care about.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
it's is it the only thing? Yeah, it is. It's the only thing. Only thing. It's the only thing that matters in my life.
Go back and play
How many
Red
days
Dead.
did you say?
What did I say?
How many?
Like I don't know, 357. I think is what I guessed.
My God, you almost nailed it.
What is it? 350 what? 358. Let's make it happen, Captain.
Okay, Captain.
This time next year, we're going to be doing about 3 hours of GTA 6 talk a day. And this will be like, Abbott will go, nobody cares.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, we did 20 minutes on Sauce's Path at Costco.
That's
Right.
I think we can sneak in GTA 6.
Yeah,
Not everybody's playing it.
Almost everybody is. My dad will play it next summer.
Man, well, he likes driving around and running over ladies.
That's why he likes it. He never does the missions.
Yeah, he plays it live.
He likes smacking around ladies in that video game. He plays it live.
Like it.
I had so many people last week up and go, your dad cleaned house in the Old West? I go, kind of, yeah. Apparently he just crushed ladies in the Old West.
Yeah.
That's what the show said.
Yeah, man.
Must be true. Headlines next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
KFAN is #1 in listening, streaming, and podcasting. So make us your #1 preset on the free iHeartRadio app. Just another way to easily listen to the Fan.
Listen to Medal of Honor on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Medal of Honor and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
The city.
Las Vegas.
Vegas, make some noise!
The event.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Live. Welcome. One stage.
2 nights. The biggest stars in music return this September.
To make history.
The world's biggest artists are taking this stage.
Stream live only on Hulu.
I said, woo!
Listen right here as the star-studded lineup is revealed tomorrow morning.
At 7.
It's Corey Cove Power Trip Morning Show for Level. Are you sick of that dip where your driveway hits the garage? Well, that concrete's not just ugly, it's actually killing your tires and trapping water. Level lifts it fast with expanding foam. So no tear out, no mud. Level's eco-friendly foam is safe near water and won't leach into soil. They are veteran-owned and operated, proudly still serving their communities. And using Level saves 60 to 80% over concrete replacement. So this is the way to go. Go to levelmn.com. Drill it, fill it, Level.
Captain Ken's chili tastes amazing. It's thick and hearty, and best of all, it tastes just like homemade with fresh ingredients. Find Captain Ken's in the frozen food section at your local grocery store. Made in Minnesota by a Minnesota fireman. Shop and try Captain Ken's amazing chili today.
Speaking of Minnesota, how about those Minnesota Aurora? Scored 6 more goals over the weekend and 2 victories, which means $1,200 has been raised so far for NAMI to support mental health services, courtesy of We Are 8. That's right, $1,200 every time they score a goal. Catch behind-the-scene highlights on We Are 8, the People's Platform. Aurora's next game is June 6th at TCO Stadium. Again, Minnesota Aurora scored 6 more goals this weekend. That means $1,200 has been raised for NAMI, N-A-M-I, supporting mental health services. Well done, ladies. Keep going, keep winning, keep scoring goals for We Are 8. MNAurora.com for more information. We'll see you June 6th at TCO Stadium.
Standard Water repairs foundations. Cracks in your basement walls, bowing walls, or settling foundation? Standard Water is the foundation repair expert since 1977. Free basement foundation repair and waterproofing estimates at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Want to meet someone not online? At It's Just Lunch, we make great matches and even arrange the dates so you can make a real connection with a real person. It's Just Lunch. Connection awaits. Guaranteed dates. Visit itsjustlunchtwincities.com or call 612-355-2727.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, shooting range and gun shop located up in Coon Rapids and down in Burnsville. If you're a firearm owner or thinking about becoming one, go to Modern Sportsman. They can train you from a safety standpoint, certify you for a permit to carry, all of that. Plus, they have an unmatched array of firearms for you to choose from, whether it's your first or 50th. You can even try before you buy on the range with their awesome rental selection. I think you'll love it at the Modern Sportsman. Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com. Tell them Nordo sent you.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show. Let's talk roofs. And Les Jones Roofing and LesJonesRoofing.com. You need a name you can trust, a company you can trust. Well, Les Jones Roofing, 40-plus years of experience, local, knowledgeable service, awesome sales staff, full-service roofing team. They basically are a seamless project management squad. End-to-end, they're going to be along with you every step of the way when it comes to your roofing project, whether it's commercial or residential, whether it's just something as simple as like an accent, an inspection, a replacement, a brand new home with a brand new roof. They've done it all. They've seen it all. Les Jones Roofing is the name you got to know. Go to LesJonesRoofing.com. That's LesJonesRoofing.com.
I think I just wrote the song of the summer. Listen. That's just you drinking a big gulp from Speedway. And just $1 for a large with Speedy Rewards? That's a hit. The convenience stores of Speedway. Valid through 6/24/25. See app for full terms.
Window Nation customers have been singing our praises for years. With fast, local service and a 96% customer satisfaction rating, the highest in the industry, it's no wonder. Here are real stories, real results from satisfied Window Nation customers.
I researched window companies for the last year to see what the average prices were and the quality of work. Window Nation nailed both.
Our Window Nation consultant, Daniel, was a 10 out of 10. They would not give up until they designed windows with safe, pure, and efficient material. Window Nation is amazing, legit, and affordable.
Window Nation's highly durable, energy-efficient, customizable windows are built to last a lifetime. Right now, get 4 windows free with every 4 you buy. Plus, no interest for 2 years. But hurry, this offer ends soon. Schedule a fast in-home free estimate now. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com. That's 866-90-NATION. 866-90-NATION.
All siding, window, and door installation labor is just $1. Visit buildersandremodelers.com.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Farm Aid 40 is coming to Minnesota. Join Willie Nelson, Neil Young, Dave Matthews, and more Saturday, September 20th at Huntington Bank Stadium. Celebrate 40 years of music, food, and family farming. Tickets are on sale now. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
A massive eruption occurred at Mount Etna on the island of Sicily in Italy, producing a plume of high-temperature gases, ash, and rock several kilometers high, authorities are saying. The eruption, which began overnight, produced explosions heard as far away as Catania. I don't know where that's at. Anyway,
that's got to be terrifying.
It's got to be terrifying.
I mean, seriously, because that's a slow process. You know bad things are going to happen to my house. It's kind of like, getting run over by a steamroller in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You just move.
What a great bid.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Look at this.
That's awesome.
If you're in one of the, you guys can see it from over there?
Yeah. Wow.
If you live here and that's happening there,
Can you imagine?
yeah, that could be a problem for you. Right?
Yeah.
You know?
Hot magma.
A lot of people in Sicily.
Yeah, but I mean, how about don't build a house near a volcano?
Yeah.
It's just a mountain right now.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's even if it's dormant, eventually it's gonna wake up. Don't wake it up. Don't shake the bear.
You built a house close enough to Yellowstone.
Yeah, way to go.
Yeah, way to go.
I don't know why you're building houses out by Yellowstone.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, why? Oh, when that thing goes off, we're all dead.
Oh, yeah.
Geyser?
It'd be a super volcano.
Yeah, it's over.
Why are you going to walk around killing people? Well, I guess that'll do it.
Yep.
Spoosh,
I won't
spoosh,
need
spoosh.
to.
Well, I don't know if that's how you shoot
suffocating
people.
on hot ash.
Whoa.
First of all, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank
Speak
you.
for yourself.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking at me, apparently.
No,
I'm
I
not too
think
worried
you're
about
ugly.
Yeah. God.
Luckily, you're in the friend zone, so you're not gonna get rated.
All of you are.
All right.
Now it's time for
Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric. Go solar.
Oh, that overweight man fell.
Yeah, he was trying to go outside to look at somebody's solar panels, and he slipped right off the porch.
That's why you don't go outside.
Now Sicily's having an earthquake, too.
Sicily? That's so far away from where I live. I mean,
know.
where that guy lives.
Yep. It's scary for everybody.
WolfRiverElectric.com. WolfRiverElectric.com.
Are you roaring?
All right, two-part question.
It's Batman again.
It was on this day, June 2nd, of what year did Ken Jennings start his epic run on Jeopardy? His first win came on this day of what year?
Didn't we just
2005?
06.
Oh, wait.
4 or 5.
7.
Marquis, decide.
It was either 4 or 5.
What hurts?
Oh, wait.
You are correct, Zachary. 2004.
Okay.
This is a number I think we've talked about multiple times. How many in a row did he win?
66.
78.
81.
12.
You guys are dancing around it.
65, 67.
79.
88.
Hundreds of thousands.
He won
Is he right?
73 straight games of Jeopardy.
Greasy.
A little over 2.5 million. So Do-Young Park's been on Jeopardy. He was
He passed
0 for
away.
2 on Jeopardy, but he's won what? 1 or 2 games of initials?
Come on.
If we had Ken Jennings on initials Friday instead of Kevin O'Connell, KOC's playing Friday.
Yeah.
If we had Ken Jennings play initials on Friday,
Yeah.
and you guys had to guess, he's never played the game. Maybe we don't even explain it to him until he walks in. If you guys had to guess how many in a row he would win to start, what would the over-under be?
You mean
9.
you mean
0?
in that game?
No, sorry.
I thought you were doing German.
No.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know how to speak
I
that.
thought it was like no.
He would
for
get
laughing.
8 or 9 straight.
I think
No,
he'd get
wins? I'm saying wins. How many games in a row would he win if you had to be right? Over under.
playing initials.
Yeah.
Is he playing against like the regular cast or
regular
like
4? Regular
No,
4.
no.
he's not playing against AJ?
No way. I don't think he
Yeah,
gets
I think
any
that-
in consecutive.
You think he loses on Friday?
I think he
I
does.
would bet my house he wins right
No,
off the bat.
Marty, Perry, these guys are so good. I mean, it's clue number 2 and they're already getting
He would
it.
win right away.
I think he would win almost immediately. I think it would have to be some weird scenario for him to lose.
Because he's probably one of those people that when you say the initials themselves, like, we might have a few that come to mind.
Right.
But he'll have a whole index already ready to go. he'll be sitting on a bunch of people and a bunch of things.
Like Must, let me ask you this way.
That's not part of the game. I don't think he understands the game.
Yeah, why is he using his prison wall?
Well, as he will tell you, he is KMFJ, and he can do what he wants.
I like that band.
See what you did. Must, let me ask you this way.
Yeah.
Let's say Ken Jennings plays initials this Friday.
Sure.
And it's Sauce, Marnie, Parrish, and Hawk.
Yeah.
And you have a gun to your head, some weird hostage situation, and the guy says, you got to pick right. It's either Ken Jennings or the field, or you're wrong.
And you got to make love to one of us.
The field, for sure.
You're taking the field?
Oh, yeah.
So you're
insane.
Again, think about what you're saying. You're taking the intelligence of these four against the intelligence of Ken Jennings with your life on the line.
No, but I mean,
I'm taking
knowledge of game is definitely in the favor of the field.
I think it takes him like 2 items to figure out how it works.
What's that?
Chris Hardwick won in the first time. And
Ryan Jeffers won the first time.
Zach
your hands up.
Time.
Okay, question for you. 100-item initial game, head-to-head between Ken Jennings and probable 45 initials invitational seed Mike Mussman.
How many does Ken get?
How many does Musk get?
99. Musk gets one of them.
Musk gets one?
One.
What Buenos Dias?
Yeah, just one. You don't know how to play password.
I know how to play. I got to play with fullness is the problem.
My mistake.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah, that was it.
Damn.
I don't think you get one.
I don't.
Not
think
even one.
No, I don't think
Really?
so either.
I think you'd get one.
Yeah, well, you
It'd be in the single digits.
Yeah,
Give him one.
You'd get a couple.
Because Larry'd get bored.
Yep.
Jeez, what did I do to you today?
That's his last name.
Larry's right.
Happy birthday, Larry.
Yeah.
North Carolina is reportedly dealing with an infestation of fish that are native to China. They look like snakes, feed on other fish, birds, and mammals, and can survive on land up to 4 days.
Oh, we need to not let that happen.
Yeah, they need a volcano to erupt there.
What's a volcano?
That's a Val Kilmer explosion.
Yeah, that was his
That's what they're
wrestling
going to do
name.
to his body.
That was his wrestling name?
Yeah. He wrestled with Macho Man.
Oh.
You're not a racist.
Everybody always focuses on the beautiful side of nature. They don't ever talk about this stuff, right?
Woo!
It's all not all beautiful.
That's creepy. That's like devil stuff.
Yeah.
There. Thing can live on land for 4 days.
Yeah.
And it'll eat up your puppy, for God's sakes.
Sure. That's
Well,
what
it
you
says
want.
mammals, yeah. You can let the little dogs out there.
That's
Next thing you
sad.
know, there's this snake-looking fish thing.
Snake-looking fish thing.
Ugh.
Yeah, Brody. Gyro-die.
Snake looks like a fish thing.
A British Airways flight attendant was arrested after being caught dancing naked in a lavatory on a flight last week. Drugs may have been involved.
Male
is
or
it-
female?
Is that illegal now?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
If the
You tell
door was
me.
shut,
Say what was the Airways again?
British Airways.
Oh, yeah, it's a lady then.
Yeah, it was Andy.
I think it was a dude. It's got to be a dude
Yeah,
it's
dancing
definitely
butt
gonna
naked.
be a dude.
Yeah, it's got to be a dude.
British Airways,
just
I think, only
helicoptering
hires
in that
ladies.
weird mirror.
Whacked out.
Whoa.
It's really not.
It was a dude.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Happy birthday, Dana Carvey.
That's hot.
No. You say it was Dana Carvey. We say happy birthday.
Sorry, man, I get it all messed up.
But if the door's shut, can't you just do whatever you want in there?
Sure, I tried that once.
What happened?
I got stuck.
That doesn't count as a
They had to pour
mile high
water on me
club.
like a dog.
This is a terrifying and disgusting story, but stay with me.
Okay.
27-year-old Christian Angiano,
Yeah,
we're going
that's
to go
right.
with,
Sure.
We don't have to bring religion into it.
Yeah.
had allegedly been harassing a woman for a couple of months, more like stalking her almost, right? Not good.
Right.
That's not cool. He had
Not good at
followed
all.
her home from work,
Don't like it.
even slept outside of her place in his car.
That seems dumb.
So this guy sucks. We can already say this guy's not
Yeah,
good.
fire him.
Put him away.
Yep. Handful of days ago, sounds like in May at some point, this gal is sleeping. She woke up around midnight. Not only is the guy in her bedroom, she wakes up because he is sucking her toes.
Rosie.
Bleep, man.
I hate feet.
Yeah.
Launch
He
that
is,
guy into space.
I mean, again, we always say this. This is not curable.
No.
There's no rehab to this. This guy just should not be in society.
Shoot him into outer space.
He is facing charges for burglary, stalking, sexual battery, and assault with intent to commit a felony.
He's also being treated for athlete's mouth.
Yeah, brilliant.
And I believe he has been asked off of NFL, what is it called? Countdown?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
And his new podcast.
His name was Jerry Mathers.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Jerry Mathers.
Happy birthday.
I got it now.
Yep.
I'm back.
The 5th and final season of Stranger Things finally has release dates. It's going to roll out in 3 parts. November 26th, Christmas Day, and then New Year's Eve. So it's like 2 or 3 episodes per wave, but
Just
it's
let it end.
November 26th,
Yeah, no kidding.
Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve.
Yeah, too much.
That's too much.
So it's kind of like half and half, right? Instead of just going, hey, we're going to do this 8 consecutive weeks, they're going to let you semi-binge it 3 times, but almost like let everybody catch up so they can talk about it for 4 weeks, then let everybody catch up, then talk about it for a week, and then end it.
Right.
I mean,
and now all the kids
I
are
don't
like
know.
30 years old. It's just going to be weird.
I still want to see.
You don't need to do
Yeah,
more.
the one girl's name is 70 now.
That's a
Went
good
from
joke.
11 to 70.
That's a very good joke.
Oh, I got a giggle. Thank you, Zach.
Season 3 of Squid Game is going to hit Netflix on the 27th of this month.
Nah, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. I didn't watch the
I don't
first one.
care.
I watched 1 episode of the first one and moved.
Nobody
First
asked you.
season was fantastic.
You are correct. Nobody did ask me. Sorry.
But yeah.
Wednesday, season 2 is going to come out in 2 parts. It's going to be August 6th and September 3rd. That show was surprisingly good.
Yeah.
It was
Never
really fun.
watched it.
Does it come out on a Wednesday?
Probably. That's a really good point. I don't know if it does. Check August 6th
It
and
almost has
September
to be.
3rd.
Why wouldn't it be? Why would you not do it that way?
Smart if it does.
Yep. August 6th is a
There you
Wednesday.
go.
What about
See?
September 3rd?
September 3rd is the following Wednesday.
See?
In the next month.
Wow.
Nailed it, Sauce.
It's state fair time.
Oh, how dare
Hawk.
Why would you do that to me?
Bastard.
Yeah.
Why? I was feeling so good. Not.
It's right around the
My
corner.
God.
Don't say that.
What is wrong with you?
Do you go every day, Mus?
Do you really hate me that much? Man, you didn't even give me a 5.
No.
Now you're bringing up the fair. You've just been, what?
I'll give you
would
5.
Good for you, dude.
And your low maintenance.
Do some push-ups real quick. What? It'll get you up to 6, I bet.
Sauce, you go first.
Oh, why?
A semi-truck overturned in Washington that was carrying honeybees.
Ooh.
When the semi-truck overturned, how many honeybees escaped? How many bees was the truck carrying?
Who has to transport honeybees?
100,000.
100,000 bees, Sauce guesses. Mus.
I'll go 200,000.
200K. Chris.
1 million.
1 million. Zachary.
1.5 million.
1.5 million. Max.
10 million.
10 million? He could have gone prices right and said 1.6 million. But you ended up being even closer. 14 million was the right answer.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That's a big rig.
It's a lot of bees.
Yeah. Hey, not to derail. Has anybody else watched that Tylenol documentary yet?
No.
Son of a bitch.
It keeps
What's
coming
the
up,
gist
and
of it?
I want to check it out, though.
Do you remember? Okay,
Happened
you
in the
you
70s,
weren't
right?
born yet. Yeah, in the 70s, there was a bunch of tainted Tylenol that killed like 7 people.
Yeah.
And it was tainted with what is this stuff? Cyanide, right? And so they couldn't figure out whether somebody did it or whether it was an accident that happened at the factory. And let me just tell you, 3 episodes of like everybody in it is guilty. And at the end, you have no idea what happened. But it is absolutely worth your time.
Really?
And you
Even
can't,
without closure?
you can't
Oh, wow.
believe, you just can't believe it.
Was it the aspirin people that were doing this, to try to bring down Tylenol?
It's a good question. I'd rather have you watch it.
All right.
It's totally worth your time.
Yeah, I got to
Where's
watch it
it at?
because
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was alive when that was going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember.
We were 104.
And imagine again,
Up yours.
the I hate that. I don't know how else to say it. This is terrible. But if you're a serial killer and you want to knock a bunch of people off in one fell swoop, what a better way to do it? right?
But doesn't that kind of diminish what you're trying to do? I mean, when you just don't know the
well,
people.
I'm technically not a serial killer. Let's ask.
Well,
Corey.
I'm just saying. But then also, don't you kind of want to watch? You know, I mean, what's the point of doing the act if you can't actually, take some joy in it?
But let's imagine you messed with 30 pills and you just put them in the assembly line.
Yeah.
It's literally like watching the lottery. Because then on a Tuesday, you're like, oh my God. And then on a Wednesday, you're like, oh, look over there. You know, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
The only one cheering in the bar when he finds out somebody else died?
Right.
Yay, I did that. I can't tell you guys that, but I did that.
I don't think I could be patient enough. I need instant results.
Yeah, you really do.
I think that's the right way to think as a serial killer.
The conscience thing, but
But impatience is one of my, I don't know. I think like my favorite serial killers seem to have some level of patience.
Yeah.
Right. Stalking their prey, waiting for the right opportunity.
Yeah.
So if you're impatient, man, that's just not. This is the wrong game.
Maybe
for
you picked the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong game.
Maybe you should have been a mass killer instead of a serial killer. I mean, you just chose the wrong specialty.
You should
have been a politician.
You got to do Jack the Ripper type, where you're just taking out prostitutes.
Yeah.
You know?
Like my dad in GTA
Really
6.
focus.
Yeah, and the Wild West.
Yeah.
Speaking of dabbling in crime, Christina just messaged me on social media and said, I have an empty house for you to burn down.
Ooh.
Now we're talking.
My God.
Now we're talking.
That sounds like a trap.
Yeah. Everybody say hi to the court.
Yeah.
Hi, jury.
I would like to
hi,
say
jury.
this. That sounds like somebody who's trying to get rid of their family. Corey.
And you.
It's a restaurant that's not doing well, but you can burn it down if you like.
How am I going to verify this? Because I do want to burn a house down. I want it to be empty. I don't want to. I want to dabble in arson. But I also don't want it to be like a controlled burn. People are like, well, you can come over here and we'll let you do this. It's like, I want to.
You don't want to team up with the fire department?
No, exactly.
For training?
I want somebody to say, this house is going to get burnt down next Tuesday.
This house is
so
clean.
just you can do it before that if you want.
What if the
But I don't want 15 people around going like, okay, here, light this wick. I want it to be a blank slate of just do whatever you want.
Right.
Just make sure it burns to the ground.
What if the fire people are hiding behind the truck? So
I don't
you
want
can't
that
really
either.
see them.
Nope.
It's like a Chris Hansen situation. Have a seat, Core.
Right.
I want it to be in the middle of the night, and I want to sneak up on the house and do it the way I want to do it.
Gee.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you
You
planned
want to
it all out?
sneak up on the
Yes.
house?
I want it to feel real, like I'm actually burning the house down.
You need
Are you Molotoving or are you
of
actually
your
like?
business.
Okay.
The rehearsal season 3? Question mark.
None of your business.
Gosh, guy's a genius. 23 seconds of absolute brilliance, episode 3. Starbucks is looking for content creators.
Oh.
So that's kind of a weird headline because every company is looking for content creators.
Influencers.
Yeah, but I guess that's why I brought it up. Is I have an 11-year-old. I know a lot of the girls and her friends that are like, we want to be YouTube famous. They don't want to be YouTube. They want to be Mr. Beast.
Sure.
This is the path to doing that, but having a career, right? Is finding a way to be a social media team for a company until AI replaces everybody anyway. But for now, it's Starbucks wants content creators.
Yeah, because if only Starbucks could get the word out.
Right.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
But how many times, and I don't want to point fingers, how many times do you see a social media video and you go, how in the sweet hell does that help anybody? But then there are some teams that are super good, and you're going, oh, wow, this is creative. This is good branding. This is good marketing. Who are the ad wizards who came up with this one? I don't know. I guess it's like anything else.
Yeah.
It's like any other ad, right? There are good ads and there are bad ads. There are good social media teams. There are bad social media teams. Good luck to you, Starbucks. Good luck.
I love Starbucks.
Content creators. Here's another thing that hits a little close to home, considering that, like I said, my kiddo has 4 days left to school. There's a video apparently going semi-viral on the old social media that says a mom is defending her decision to let her kids skip the last week of school because she says there's no points. I don't disagree with that.
I'm with that
the
as well.
little kids don't do anything the last week.
We're going to watch a movie.
So part
That's
of me
not bad.
says, like, all right, there's a lot of families that need the extra week of quote free daycare. I get that, but if you're somebody that's looking to start your summer vacation, your kids are just stuck in school for a week and they don't want to be there, There's a lot of schools that do absolutely nothing the last 5 or 6 or 7
The
days.
teachers definitely don't want to be there.
Right.
They're marking off the calendar dates like they're sitting in prison, just Xing off days.
Don't you guys have didn't you guys have exams and tests the last week of school? They're called finals.
It was always like
That's high school though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, but that was like the week before that. Last week, you really didn't do anything. We're playing dodgeball.
Well, I mean, if that's the way
during
you
when we're
think
supposed
about
to be
it,
in
why go to
class.
school at all? I don't understand how
clean your
little
desks
school
out.
matters these days to everybody. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Seems weird to me.
I just feel like talking to my 11-year-old again. She's 5th grade. It does seem like every kid in the class is checked out because all the tests are done.
Yep.
They are just screwing around and having fun. Now, to your point, and this is where I agree, and this is kind of what I told her. I'm like, yeah, but this is a fun last 4 or 5 days to spend time with a whole bunch of kids you're not going to see for 3 months. Don't look at it as school. Just look at it as like social bonding for the next 5 or 6. She's like, but we're not doing anything. I'm like, what are you going to do here?
Yeah.
Have you guys
Play
picked out
Roblox all day?
What kind of gift you're going to give her teacher? Do you guys do that? End of
I
the year
don't know.
gift for the teacher?
Don't know if that's something
Angie
my wife
takes
always
care of it.
probably
Okay.
does.
Yeah. She's shopping at
Not
Target
sure
right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Somebody remind her, please, to get something for the teacher because she's just at Target in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, the older you get, the more you have projects due, presentations, tests, all that kind of stuff. Right. The little ones, I don't know. Who knows? Cops in Florida have arrested a woman after she allegedly stole mementos from graves so she could use them as lawn art for her own home.
My God.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, don't mess with the dead.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ruining the holidays.
Don't mess with the dead.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to believe in. Any
It's
of
just
that.
a box of rain.
Yeah, don't do that. Great song. Don't do that. Just leave the dead be.
Yeah.
Leave their stuff alone.
Right.
Don't mess with it.
They're trucking.
When I
don't go making out in cemeteries, right?
Yeah, call Uncle John's band. One time, it was a while ago, when I worked for the city of Wayzata, my job was to mow lawns. And one time I was mowing, I wasn't paying attention, and I drove over a hedge stone.
That's not a
hedge.
That's not a thing, brother.
And it gave me bad luck for I think 10 years.
Must have given us all bad luck.
But
It's still haunting us today.
Yeah.
So
I felt really bad
From
about
that story
it.
itself.
So your history with lawnmowers is killing a bunch of baby bunnies and running over a hedge stone.
Yeah.
So really, you cannot be trusted with a
It was an
lawnmower.
accident.
You should get a service,
That's
yeah.
why I do have one. That's why I don't mow my own lawn.
Did you get fired
You
from
don't
that job?
mow your own lawn?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, Mus and Zach and Hawk, what would be scarier right now? If you guys were walking down the hallway and you saw me with some, I don't know, gasoline and a match.
Right.
Or sauce with a lawnmower.
Definitely the blades of death over here.
Yeah, I'd be afraid.
Yeah.
No one should be anywhere near you if you have a lawnmower.
Well, that's why
or
I
a
don't mow
weed
my own.
whacker.
Yeah. When did hockey change his name to weed?
Boy, oh boy.
It's not my day.
Lame attempt at humor, swing and a miss.
Not my day. You still have that gasoline and match?
Yeah, that was an awesome joke. Love that one. I'm gonna miss you next week. Let's try this one on for size. Sauce, you familiar with P.T. Barnum?
Yeah, that's the circus guy.
It is the circus guy. It was on this day in what year he began the first circus tour of the United States?
Ooh.
This kind of blows my mind.
There's a sucker born every minute.
1510.
1510.
Sauce gets his 1510? 1-5?
1510.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
In 1492. Okay, sorry.
And then 18 years later.
1610.
Right after that, the
I'm going to
elephants.
say 1610.
Okay, so Sauce, all right, changing your guess. 1610. Mus,
I'm going to go 1908.
1908. Zachary.
I'm going to go 1655.
1655. Interesting. Chris.
I'm so sorry to say I already saw it.
Okay. I would have guessed 1880-ish and would have been about 50 years off. How about 1835?
Jeez.
Wow.
1835.
So that 1,500 was kind of close.
All right,
I was way off.
This one's more fun because Sauce claims Babe Ruth never existed.
Right.
That he's a myth. Even though, didn't your grandmother claim that you saw him play or something? Wasn't that your grandma? What's the connection with your grandma and Babe Ruth again?
They slept
Candy
together.
bar?
Maybe.
Yeah, they did. They slept together.
No, she never took another lover.
No, my other grandma.
No, this is before.
Yeah, this is before.
What? No, there's a grandmother angle to this. I forget. How did you say, like, your grandmother claimed she saw him play baseball or something, and you claimed, or she had a picture of him or something. Like, the story of you not believing in Babe Ruth was somehow connected to your grandmother, and now I don't remember what the connection was.
I don't remember that either.
The listeners know our lives better than us.
Yeah.
Anyway, he retired from baseball on this day in what year? If you believe even ever existed.
He joined the circus after that.
Oh, man, I have no idea.
Babe Ruth retired from baseball on this day, what year?
38.
Yeah.
It's not a horrible guess.
I'm going to go 1924.
I was going to say 39.
You guys are all over it.
39.
1935. 1935. Last one out on me. A woman in Pennsylvania pretended to be her sister when she was arrested on a homicide charge. Just tried to claim, nope, not me. It's, I'm so-and-so, but it was her sister's name. Problem was, her sister also had a warrant out for her arrest for felony retail theft. So,
my God.
Didn't really matter which one she claimed to be. She was going to jail.
Yeah.
So they figured it out.
Felony retail.
It happens.
Yeah.
How much must you steal to get to the felony level?
It's a great question.
That is a good question.
How many blouses are you?
Could be a car.
Yeah, could be a car.
It's a good question. I wonder how many blouses. Well, like Chris, how many blouses have you stolen from Charlotte Roos in the past?
I don't like her a lot. She's not very nice.
What about Ann Taylor?
I didn't steal any of her
What about
shirts.
Lane
And
Bryant's?
I like
Or Talbot's?
Lane's
Or
my
Deb?
favorite. Talbot's is the best.
Yeah, he loves Talbot's.
Yeah.
Or Airy?
Yeah.
Or Wet Seal?
Yeah. I don't like the smell of that.
I dated her.
A parasite found in cat poop can decapitate human sperm.
What a sentence.
Wow.
Yeah, can you repeat that? What?
That sounds so crazy that it almost has to be true.
A parasite
Yep.
found in cat poop
Yep.
can decapitate human sperm.
Gee.
And it does so in only 5 minutes.
Remember,
Wash your
Zachary, how you
hands.
said nature is terrifying, right? When we were talking about that, the fish from China that can be on land for 4 days. There's a parasite in cat poop that decapitates sperm.
Yeah.
So if you're trying for a baby, avoid cat food.
That's right.
It's maybe the best advice that
I'm
the
sure
power
cat
trip.
poop, too.
Well, I mean,
Stay out of litter
cat
box.
food eventually becomes that.
Yeah, good point.
If it's parasitic, I would just say, if you're going to learn one thing from the power trip this morning, it's exactly that. If you're trying to have a baby,
Maybe
I wonder how do they
don't
get to
fornicate
that?
near
I bet
cat
if you
poop.
boil it.
If you boil it, I wonder what scientists had to actually
Yeah.
I wonder if we take this cat poo and some sperm, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Put it under the little microscope and then watch them just
Then you just
decapitate.
watch it. Bring out the little mini gulag.
Oh.
And maybe it's like the first season of Game of Thrones, where the scientists are like, "There's no way they're going to cut off this sperm's head, no chance." And then it happens. You're like, "Well, dear God, let's report this."
Lordy.
I'm at guillotine. I'm an idiot.
Meh.
I thought you were saying goulash.
It's ready.
It is ready.
It's always ready.
It's ready.
It will be soon.
It's your best story.
All right, so we just did 3.5 hours of radio. Most of it will be forgotten forever. However, I think we ended on a strong note because I think you're right, Zachary. That is the PSA for the Power Trip Morning Show for Monday, June 2nd. If you're trying to have kids today, don't do it anywhere near cat poop, just in case.
Yeah.
And if you're like, well, that's my kink, that's what I'm into. Fine, let it be your kink, but not if you're trying to procreate.
Yeah, good luck, Dwight.
On the other hand, does it work as a...
Maybe it does. Yeah, maybe just juggle that cat poop.
I think I'm knocked up. There's no way. I have a cat.
Yeah. Needing nothing
It's
but...
not me.
Whoa.
9 to noon is next. He'll answer all of those questions about parasitic cat poop after this. Power 2 Morning Show. Back tomorrow. See ya.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
It's Suns Out, Guns Out with Wolf River Electric solar panels. Thanks to Wolf River Electric, Sonny here can finally get all of his energy out. And when the sun's out, Sonny has way more energy than we know what to do with. So we sell that energy back to the electric company. Sun's out, money's in. Switch to Wolf River Electric and make every day, rain or shine, a Suns Out, Guns Out day.